Hello, YouTube. This is my top books of 2019. I had a pretty good year with comic books, so I thought I would show you what my picks that I got for last year now. It's last year now. So this is my books that I picked up from 2019. So, disclaimer, before you watch this video, this is an adults only video, not for children, okay? So yeah, and also Happy New Year's everybody, and hope 2020 is a great year for the comic book community. So I picked these up actually in the second last week of December. Some old school Judge Dredd 2080 comics, some of them from 1978. Very hard to get these things. I find them very difficult to find, and you don't get them very cheap now. So I was pretty happy to find these books. So we've got number 85. We've got the first merger of 2080 and Star-Lord. Number 86, Prog 86. This is another comic called Star-Lord that merged with 2080, and you had the Roadbusters and Strontium Dog that went on to become big characters for the 2080 brand. So pretty cool to have that book, and some of these are in really nice condition for their age. We've got Prog number 100. Pretty cool. Ian Gibson on the front cover, his art, love it. And a bit of Dave Gibbons on the back of it, which is really cool. Dan Dare. So I kind of like that. That's really cool. Some more 2080. I can't really see what prog that is. Is that 62 maybe? 62. So, and on the back you've got some early Brian Boland interior art or back cover art. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We got number 55. More Brian Boland artwork on the back of it. More Dave Gibbon artwork on the cover. It's early David Gibbon. More David Gibbon artwork. So it's really cool. We've got a bit of Mike McMahon. I love this cover. It's iconic Dredd cover. Love it. So that's cool. And more Mike McMahon. The Cursed Earth artwork. It's really cool. This is early Dredd. It has started to get his own personality. So we've got number Prog 70. And a Tharg on the cover. That's the script editor for the comic. He was always called Tharg. And then a bit of Kevin O'Neill art, if you know who Kevin O'Neill is. So yeah, very cool. So cool. So happy to have those. So then we'll go over to this pile. So these are books I got this year. This is from another YouTuber or former YouTuber who Ray D is what we call him, Ray's Comics. I did a trade with him for this book. So I'm pretty happy to get this. Lethal Protector, pretty awesome book to have. This book I got off Evan, a guy called Evan. I got it super cheap. He found it in a bin and I wanted it. So The Death of Elektra, I love it. It's pretty cool. Happy to have that. I got this off Ray as well. Oblivion Song number 1. Super nice book. It's kind of cool. Could be a TV show or a movie. This book I got cheap for $1. Yeah. Can never say no to number 1. So this is a reprint of the early Human Torch stuff, Silver Age Human Torch stuff, I believe. So yeah, pretty cool. Then we've got this gold edition of second print of First Bishop. So pretty awesome to have that. Wallace Potasio, love his art. Then we got this one. This is a wee bit harder to get. X-Men 2099 number 1, the gold second print edition. It's pretty cool to own this. This was a book I got pretty quickly last year, and I got it cheap. I didn't pay crazy prices. Immortal Hulk number 2. Love this Alex Ross cover. It's pretty awesome. Here's another book. I managed to get this just before the movie came out, and I got it super cheap. It's a low grade copy, but I'll take it any day. It's a Mylar, so I love it. Then I got this one from another mate, and this is a pretty cool Adam Warlock cover. Super stoked to have this book in my collection. It's pretty awesome. And then we got the She-Hulk, Savage She-Hulk #1. This is the default book, as you can see. It's got a bit of extra on the page, which is cool. I like those. So really super happy. I got this off the same guy, Captain Cold. Amazing comic book guy that I know. So yeah, I was super happy to get that. I got this book, put this book in my list. I got this like last week, Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. This is a Brian Boland cover. Brian Boland's my favourite artist, and this is why this book is in my top 2019 books of the year. So there, Prague 1336/03. So yeah. It's real cool. Now we're getting into the real cool stuff. So I had a great year with my X-Men run. So we got #42. Super happy to get that book. I'd been looking for it for a while, so I was able to get it. So it's cool. This was the first book I got of last year. On the first week, I was able to get #49, the first Laura Dane or Polaris. Super lovely book. It's a Steranko cover. So I'm super happy to have that book in my collection. Then we've got the first Alex Summer. I got this about a month ago. Super happy about this book. Very nice copy too. We've got #55. Love this green front of the cover with the orange and the red and the green title. It's super high grade, this book. Super nice copy of it. Super happy to get it. Just awesome. Then we got #64, First Sunfire. I got this off Captain Cold as well. Love this book. I've been looking for it for a while. I tried a couple times to get it and failed. So loving it. Then we've got this book. This is the last last book of the original run before they went to reprint. So this is #66, and this is a UK price variant. So I think that's the pence variant, pence thing on it. So really cool, and it's got one of my favourite characters on it, the Hulk. So you can't go wrong there. Then we got some reprints. I find these pretty hard to find actually. I don't need many of them, but I managed to pick up some of them this year. So we got #70, and I think that's a Kirby cover. So an original Kirby cover, so that's pretty cool. We got #71. 72. 75. Love this cover. Pretty cool. And I got #77. So love this purple border. Actually, I like the red one too. Really cool. Really cool books. So we'll go to this pile. So my year got even better. I got a #7. #7 of the X-Men, which was, I was super happy about getting this book. And it's got a few, but that's what you expect with Silver Age. I'm not that worried about that. It's a Mylar now, so it'll be good. We got a #8. This is a wee bit nicer. So I never thought I'd get either of these two books. So yeah, I was happy. So I got this book like in the second week of January. I got X-Men #10. Yeah, it's got a bit missing there and so on, but all in all, it's actually not a bad copy. So super happy to get a #10 for my collection. This one I got for a steal. It's seen better days, as you can see, but it's all attached. And I paid $31. I was super happy about getting this book. Never thought I'd get this book that cheap. So I'll take this copy of it any day. So first Juggernaut Love it. And his origin. Oh, the origin of Professor X. I love it. Well, then we got number 13. I bought these off the same buyer. There was 2 auctions. That one I got 31. I paid more for his second appearance. And this one, number 13. I love this cover. This is in better condition than that one. But $38 I think I paid for that one. 31 for that one. So can't complain. You know, all in all, they didn't cost me much, either of them. So first 2 early appearances of the Juggernaut. Now here's a cool book. This has taken me 30 odd years to get this book, and this is the first ever solo Dredd publication, I believe, outside of 2080. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. I don't care. Yeah, it's a pretty cool book. So my friend Bob had this for years. I used to read his book and borrow his copy of it, but never could get a copy for myself. I tried a couple of times to buy this book over the years, and finally I got a copy of it this year. And that's Brian Boland art on the cover, who in my opinion is the greatest Dredd artist of them all. No disrespect to the other guys that have drawn on this great character, but he's my favourite. So Judge Dredd Annual 1981, awesome book. Then we've got the first appearance of Captain Britain. This is a UK comic, and I bought this off Evan Geelong, or Evan, and I am super happy about having it. It's missing the mask, but I didn't care about the mask. I just wanted the book. So this, for me, I was super excited about getting this book in my collection. I collect all the first appearances of mutants, so here's another one to my list. So yeah, and then my final book of the year is, of course, this Restored 2.5 X-Men number 2, and I got this through Evan Geelong as well. He found it cheaper because it's been restored. The only restoration that's been put on it is on the spine. It's had covers been reattached with a bit of glue. I am happy with that. Didn't really care much about that. That was all good with me. So yeah, pretty cool book to have. Yeah, I never thought I'd get number 2. So, you know, I've got goals for this year. I'd love to have an X-Men number 1. I can't see that happening this year, but you never know. My goal this year would be to get, my want list this year would be to get a X-Men number 6 and number 4 for my collection. I've got a wee tub down here which has got about $14 in it, so that's, I'm just going to start saving, and hopefully I get, I don't know how much, enough money to buy a low grade copy of number 4 or number 6. That's my whole goal for this year. And also I would like to get Prague number 1 of 2000 AD. Of course, I'd love to get a Prague number 1. I've got a Prague number 2, which is the first Judge Dredd, but I want a Prague number 1 now, just to go with that book. So apart from that, is there anything else I want? Probably just the remainder of the reprints. There's about 3 or 4 reprints to go, and just those early numbers of the X-Men that I need, and then that's done, volume 1. Is there anything else? I am talking to a guy at the moment about a New Mutants 87 first print, so you know, I might be getting one of those if the price is right. So we'll see how that goes. And no, that's about it actually. There's not much else to say actually. I'm not really looking for any other books. Probably my 2080 run under Prague 124, I think it is, backwards. There's a few gaps there, so yeah, I'll look at those. But apart from that, my goal with the 2080 comic is to get the first 544 issues. So I've got from 544 to 124 in a row. So I need to work backwards and fill the gaps up now. So that's going to be pretty tricky to do, but hey, I'm up to it, up for the task. So give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment, share this video, do whatever you want to, you know the drill. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you had a good Christmas and a New Year's, and hopefully 2020 is a great year for you, myself, and everybody in our comic book community on YouTube. So catch you later. Bye.